I wonder if I've got to shoot this big gentleman who's just sat at the table as well.
That's some first-class pie. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. My car is parked outside. If you could join me as soon as possible, I'll be doubly grateful.
Gentlemen, I'm closing up. Time to move along.
So early? What are you talking about, Ness?
Are you serious?
Shut your fat face and get the fuck out.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to close up. Today's meal is on the house.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's too, or I'm not coming back. You got that?
Whatever you say, Dickinson.
That was the worst bell pull scene.
I should have loaded it into Docker's gun and shot Capone. Maybe it would have jammed again, but one way or another it would all be over.
Let's have a look. Ooh, angry. Okay, where else can we have a look at so far? I'm gonna take a long walk around here. I'm guessing that's empty. Yeah. Gonna have a look at this. Have we seen these children? And gears all breaking down. Okay, let's head out to the car. It's very bright out here. I wonder if I could probably do it, turn the brightness down next time. I'll have a little check around before. I'm guessing this is the only place I can go. The whole cell shaded style look of his tie. Yeah, I'm guessing that's it. I'll get in the car with this gentleman.
At last, Mr. Ness. Please get in.
Where are we going?
A place that's a little too fancy for a guy like you. But if it's any consolation, it's way too fancy for me. Please get in. I can't afford for you to catch a cold.
It's looking quite impressive so far. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can start yawning again. Wish. Dark and rainy very quickly. He seems very nice. Very polite.
We'll be going up in a couple of minutes. I'll wait for you in the cable car.
Up where?
Let's go have a look around. Right, we've got the invisible wall there, so it looks like we are just literally heading around. It's very linear, this game. Story-wise, at the moment it's looking really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. But, I see, it's very much ushering us in a direction that I'm going. So we're fishing a rose.
The Hindenburg. Her forced landing in New Jersey almost cost the lives of over 100 passengers.
Kaboom.
Yeah, nearly a fireball in midair. It would have burned down half the city.
Ooh, we're looking masks. I applaud you, Bellhop. That was impressive.
A. Ryan, owner of Ryan Hotels, the visionary who transformed the Hindenburg into the monumental aeronautical luxury it is today.
It looks like the Andrew Ryan off Bioshock. The Crespos. Sure, none of these machines are going to work. So walk past. Looks like we're going to catch him again.
Okay, let's go.
Onwards and upwards. Am I going to have to beat this guy up in a cable car? Yeah, there's a lot of red. Gotta be honest. I still think it works though, it looks good. That breaks up the whole black and white. The water effect looks awesome though.
Scared of heights?
Since I was a kid, I like to keep my feet on the ground.
That makes two of us. If you need a paper bag, I have one.
Oh, we're gonna bulk out the side.
How high does this thing go?
Higher than the clouds.
It's looking quite nice. God damn. Oh, sorry, I'm doing nothing but yawn. It's warm in here, that's the problem tonight. When it's warm it makes us yawn. Yeah, I've had my hay fever, I've had my sniffing, I've had my sneezing. Now I'm on to the next one, which is yawning. So, is this guy following us, or yeah, looks like I'm going with him. I guess on the reception desk is this one all the way over here. I gotta be honest, yes, I'm getting the feeling that this is gonna turn supernatural and...
I'm afraid I can't come with you. Thanks for the pie.
But
Welcome to the Grand Hindenburg Hotel. My name is Susan, and I'm glad to be of service. Your name, please?
Ness. Elliot Ness.
Thank you, Mr. Ness. Nice choice. Sounds genuine. And now, how can I help you?
I'm here to see Mr. Capone.
There's no Mr. Capone here, Mr. Ness.
Listen, Susan, I know more than 60 aliases for Al Capone, so you have two options. One is to delay my appointment with him until I guess the right one, which he is not going to like. The other is to send me through and earn my eternal gratitude and his. Your call.
He's in the presidential suite. Top floor at the end of the red carpet.
Slide.
Thank you, Susan.
Have a pleasant stay at the Grand Hindenburg Hotel, Mr. Ness.
Alright,
Your
to the
attention,
second.
please. The cable car to Santa Esperanza leaves in 3 minutes.
It's
very slow. That's not a bad thing with this kind of game.
With this kind of luxury. Shit. You think it's going to be a quiet day and suddenly the storm hits you.
I always love the monologuing and things to do in the noir. It's way too warm
You
in
can't
here.
go in there, sir. They're in rehearsal.
Oh.
Theater?
Shakespeare's Titus Andronicus. They open in a couple of nights. Perhaps Mr. Capone can get you a ticket?
Capone? He's at this hotel? Gosh, I'd heard the opposite.
I was gonna say, you just refused to say that he was there. Let's see. I gotta try and work my way back now. So, where's this red? Good evening, Chanel Bell. How you doing? I gotta try and find these stairs now. Ooh. Oh, I wouldn't like that.
Higher than the clouds.
I think I would be bouking just a little bit down there. Right, let's go and find these stairs now. Of course I do. And we're going upstairs. I always like it when I get people returning.
The cable car to Santa Esperanza leaves
nice to
in
see
2
people.
minutes.
I say see people, it's nice to hear from people more. There we go. We're going across the red carpet now. And we've got something to look at.
A. Ryan, owner of Ryan Hotels, the visionary who transformed the Hindenburg into the monument to aeronautical luxury it is today.
What are we looking at here? For such a small indie studio, they've put a lot of effort into this. Keep looking at it, I keep thinking, I only paid $3.99. Yes. It's nice to have people returning. It means that there's more people who get even in their fastest space. It means there's more in the lobby. And it means we all get on well.
I don't remember the last time I did that.
I've been nostalgia there. Let's head round. Is that another Crespo's bottle sheet? Ooh, are we gonna get one?
Come on!
I'm sure I'm not allowed a bottle of Crespo's from anywhere. That's the 3rd machine now. Very philosophical. Okay, let's head up in the lift. There's a lot of space inside the Hindenburg. Ooh, I like that. This is very cinematic. It's very epic. But I'm well impressed with this kind of scene.
What happened here?
Nothing to worry about, my good man. What happens on the Hindenburg?
I'm very good, Faster Space. How are you getting on today?
Are you saying the law doesn't apply here?
We're too high up, my good man. The law has always preferred to look down.
Yes. Everything will be going up on YouTube when I can get it edited.
Like this?
You don't want to know where I worked before this, my good man.
You never had problems with the police?
Oh, many a one, my good man. In fact, what I'm cleaning up is today's first problem.
That looks messy. They've put so much effort into this game. I'm sorry, but to say how cheap this was to buy on Steam is just phenomenal. This is the kind of stuff I'd be expecting to be double or triple of what I actually paid for it. Let's see. Yeah, it's an indie dev team. It's done by a load of people called Crowd of Monsters.
Bravo.
Oops.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try and see how much of a mess I just made there. I mean, while it is really slow paced, the pacing's kept at a nice level. I've really enjoyed the shooting bit before. Okay, where we're going. We've got a forward and we've got a side. That looks like an emergency exit.
Checking all possible exits when I walk into the lion's den, I'd be a dead man.
So we have that one. I got a feeling I'm going to be using that.
You should be rotting in jail.
That's exactly what I've been doing for the last 19 and a half years. You'll be surprised what a little good behavior can do for a person. You're not gonna ask me for my last words this time? I'm a lot closer to death than when I last saw you. As are you.
Why did you ask me here?
Why did you come?
see if you'd improved with age. I'm glad to see the answer's no.
When you said rot in jail, you really meant it, huh? Look, I didn't ask you here to find out who's got the snappiest comebacks. I want to hire you.
What?
Oh, it's cool. What are you playing this evening?
As a detective.
I don't know what your game is, but if your plan was to surprise me, you've succeeded.
Look, Ness. My granddaughter Sophia has been kidnapped. When what happened to my son, Vittorio, I put her in a boarding school. She was entered under a false surname, Colombo. Nobody knows who she is.
Just one more
Nobody.
thing.
Only Milton, the man who brought you here. I trust him completely. 2 days ago, a guy turned up at the boarding school. He introduced himself as Guido Colombo, the girl's uncle, and her new legal guardian. He said her parents had just died in a tragic automobile accident. He produced all the relevant papers, driver's license, the custody document supposedly made out by the father, the death certificates. He explained away the fact that the girl didn't know him by saying he moved to Seattle before she was born.
Any clues?
Nah. Well, Sophia was wearing a blue dress with flowers that I personally ordered for her from Italy. She was also wearing white
what's going
ballet
on with
shoes
that eye?
with daisies embroidered on them. As for the guy, the school principal said he was tall and slim, in his 50s. No particular accent. Black hair, no beard, no glasses. Well dressed. Could be anyone. But I know he was hired by one of my old associates. Someone wants to finish me once and for all. Maybe they want control of what's left of my organization. Maybe they hate my guts.
And I thought I was the only one who still hated you after 20 years. What else have you got?
I got this. And I got you.
You don't have me. My place is at my diner. And your girl's not there.
Huh. So where should I be looking?
Ooh.
I'm not a cop anymore. Call the station.
The station? Are you serious? The cops are rotten to the core. I should know. I helped make them that way.
So why me?
20 years ago, I pushed you to the edge. I bought your friends and killed the ones who couldn't be bought. I got you so obsessed with me that your wife ended up leaving you. When you had nothing left, you walked into my house, shot my bodyguards, and pointed a gun at me. You could have killed me. But you chose to restrain yourself. You even gave my son a lecture on ethics. You're the only honest man I know.
I'll do it.
Good.
Not for you. For her.
I knew I got the right guy.
But I want something in return.
As you can see, I'm not short of money. Ask. I won't haggle.
Ooh.
You give your entire fortune to the Santa Esperanza Hospice.
That won't be difficult. I've been donating to them for decades. And I don't need the money anymore. I don't give a damn what happens to me, Ness. You just save Sophia. And you can start by investigating
Carlo Boccherini.
How did you know?
Biggest forger in Santa Esperanza. Wouldn't surprise me if Sophia's so-called uncle's papers were made by him. Besides, he's been cursing your name ever since we put you in jail.
Hey, I treated him like a son.
After you killed his parents.
They were selling booze without my permission. Wait, you know where to find them?
I have a good contact at the station. A girl. Rookie. Straight arrow. Reliable.
A girl? You saying you trust her?
You are such a chauvinist. Do you trust me?
No.
Deal?
Ah, I still want to punch him, but I can't do it this time.
That's a spirit. Keep Milton informed at all times, huh? You hear me?
I'll come back and do these other choices at some
I know
point.
you from somewhere.
Got a big quick time going. Oh, sink, couch, bench, bench. Not over the head. Honk. Oh, fuck. Oh, toasted to the face. Yuck. Oh, you're going into the wardrobe now.